Taking in some breaking news right now, Prime Minister Modi has held talks with his Japanese counterpart. Fighting COVID-19 together featured in talks between the two. In a telephonic conversation, the two leaders reviewed the progress in various ongoing bilateral initiatives. Joining me on the phone line is our Executive Editor of Politics, Aishwarya Kapoor. Aishwarya, just break it down for all our viewers, because Japan is the other country now after the United States and also for that matter Singapore coming together in the fight against coronavirus, the second wave fight back that's taking place in the country.
Shavan, there are several international leaders who are reaching out to India. Japan and India, especially in the last 6 to 7 years, have had a very close one-on-one relationship, very close bilateral relationship ever since the time of Shinzo Abe. And now, when there is a new leadership in Japan, once again, Japan has reached out to the Indian Prime Minister. In this conversation, we are being told Japan has offered, according to our sources, every medical help, every help in every aspect to India to counter corona, to basically counter COVID-19. There are certain medical equipments which Japan will be sending in the next 72 working hours. Also, simultaneously, help in research and development of the vaccinations, because there are still certain nasal and then oral vaccines on which R&D is still on. So Japan has offered their assistance for the same. So yes, as you mentioned, after the US, Singapore, the Middle East, Japan, Russia, now all of these big international players coming together to help India, because when India, during the last wave, when they were in need, Shavan, we need to keep in mind that India went out of the way to help them. India helped them out, whether it's Japan, whether it's the US, Europe, Singapore, even to the countries like Bangladesh, Sri Lanka. India went out of the way to help them. And now, when India is in need, all of these countries are returning back the favor. But as we said, Japan and India have had a very close working relationship in the last 5 to 6 specific years. And it is once again being reverberated by the Japanese Prime Minister in his conversation with the Indian Prime Minister Modi. Shawan.
Well, thank you very much, Aishwarya, for getting us the latest. Now it's the Japanese Prime Minister who is basically assured help in order to fight COVID-19 in India.